Hello, and welcome to my channel. Relax, and get ready to listen to today's story.
Emily Thompson stood in front of her easel, her paintbrush hovering over a blank canvas. She had been struggling to find inspiration for weeks, her once vibrant imagination now dull and lifeless. The city, with its noise and chaos, had drained her creative spirit. It was time for a change. With a determined glint in her eyes, Emily made the decision to leave it all behind and seek solace in the countryside. She packed up her brushes, paints, and art supplies, bidding farewell to the cramped apartment that had stifled her creativity for far too long. Driving along the winding country roads, Emily felt a sense of anticipation building within her. As she approached her destination, the landscape transformed before her eyes. The city's concrete jungle gave way to rolling hills and vibrant meadows. The air grew crisper, carrying with it the scent of earth and freedom. Finally, Emily arrived at her new home, a cozy cabin nestled amidst a sea of colorful autumn leaves. The cabin exuded rustic charm, with its weathered wooden exterior and a welcoming front porch adorned with hanging baskets of vibrant flowers. It was the perfect sanctuary for an artist seeking inspiration. Stepping through the front door, Emily was immediately enveloped in the warm embrace of the cabin's interior. The crackling fireplace cast a flickering glow across the room, illuminating the worn leather armchairs and the bookshelves lined with tattered volumes. Earthy tones of burnt orange and deep brown adorned the walls, creating a cozy atmosphere that seemed to breathe life into Emily's weary soul. The cabin's surroundings were just as enchanting. A babbling brook meandered through the nearby woods, its gentle melody soothing to Emily's ears. The trees stood tall and proud, their leaves ablaze with hues of gold, crimson, and copper. It was as if nature itself was putting on a show, inviting Emily to join in its dance of color and beauty. Emily wasted no time settling into her new home. She carefully arranged her art supplies on a wooden table near the window, where the soft glow of natural light spilled onto her canvas. The easel stood proudly, ready to capture the wonders that awaited just beyond the cabin's walls. With a renewed sense of purpose, Emily couldn't help but feel that she had stumbled upon something truly magical. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing. Emily woke up early the next morning, eager to explore her new surroundings. She slipped on her hiking boots, grabbed her sketchbook, and headed out into the crisp autumn air. The path leading from her cabin wound through a dense forest, its leaves crunching beneath her feet as she ventured deeper into the wilderness. As she walked, Emily marveled at the beauty that surrounded her. Sunlight filtered through the canopy above, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. The air was rich with the scent of pine and damp earth. It was a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells that awakened her senses and filled her with a sense of wonder. After a leisurely stroll, Emily found herself in a small clearing. Rays of sunlight streamed through the gaps in the trees, creating an ethereal glow. Wildflowers blanketed the ground in a riot of colors: purples, yellows, pinks, their petals swaying gently in the breeze. Emily couldn't resist capturing this moment of pure beauty in her sketchbook. Time seemed to stand still as Emily lost herself in the act of creation. She felt a deep connection to the natural world around her, as if she were channeling its energy onto the page. The worries and stresses of city life melted away, replaced by a sense of peace and fulfillment. As the days turned into weeks, Emily found herself spending more and more time exploring the natural wonders that surrounded her. Each morning, she would step outside to greet the day, her senses alive with the crispness of the autumn air. The vibrant colors of the changing leaves painted a breathtaking tapestry against the clear blue sky, inspiring Emily to see the world through an artist's eyes once again. She would wander through the woods, her footsteps crunching on fallen leaves as she marveled at the beauty that enveloped her. The gentle rustling of the wind through the trees became a symphony to her ears, a soothing melody that whispered secrets only nature could know. It was in these quiet moments that Emily felt a deep sense of peace wash over her, as if the forest itself was embracing her in its ancient embrace. One day, as Emily sat by the babbling brook, she noticed a family of deer grazing nearby. Their graceful movements and delicate features captivated her. Slowly and quietly, she reached for her sketchbook and began to draw. The deer seemed unbothered by her presence, as if they too understood the sacredness of this place. Emily's newfound connection with nature brought unexpected visitors to her cabin. Birds of all colors would perch on her windowsill, their songs filling the air with joyous melodies. Squirrels would scurry along the branches, their cheeky antics bringing a smile to Emily's face. These encounters became daily occurrences, each one a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. One morning, as Emily sat outside with her sketchbook, a curious blue jay landed on a nearby branch. Its vibrant feathers shimmered in the sunlight, capturing Emily's attention. "Hello there," she said softly, her voice carrying a sense of wonder. The blue jay cocked its head to the side, as if studying her. "You're quite the artist yourself," Emily chuckled, sketching the bird's likeness with quick, confident strokes. In these moments of connection, Emily found solace and inspiration. The animals became her muses, their playful antics and graceful movements fueling her creativity. As she painted their portraits and captured their essence on canvas, Emily couldn't help but feel a deep sense of gratitude for the natural world that had welcomed her so warmly. One crisp autumn morning, as Emily was exploring the nearby woods, she stumbled upon a small clearing where a woman stood, her gaze fixed on a cluster of wildflowers. The woman turned, her eyes sparkling with warmth and curiosity. "Hello there," she greeted with a smile. "I'm Sarah." Emily returned the smile and introduced herself. It didn't take long for the two women to realize they shared a love for nature and a passion for art. Sarah, a local resident who had lived in the area for years, offered to show Emily some hidden gems in the countryside that she might have missed. As they walked through fields of golden wheat and meadows dotted with wildflowers, Sarah shared stories of the area's history and folklore. They spoke of ancient legends and mysterious occurrences that had been passed down through generations. Emily listened intently, her imagination ignited by tales of hidden treasures and magical creatures that roamed the woods. Emily's encounters with Sarah opened up a world of connections she hadn't anticipated. As they explored the countryside together, they would often encounter other visitors or neighbors who shared their appreciation for the environment. Conversations would flow effortlessly, stories and experiences intermingling like the colors on Emily's palette. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of pink and gold, Emily found herself sitting around a bonfire with a group of like-minded individuals. They shared stories of their own journeys, their love for nature shining through their words. It was in these moments of camaraderie that Emily realized she had found a community that understood her, a place where she truly belonged. One rainy afternoon, while rummaging through the cabin's attic, Emily stumbled upon an old journal hidden beneath a stack of dusty books. Its pages were yellowed with age, and the ink had faded over time. Intrigued, she opened it, her eyes scanning the words written in elegant cursive. The journal told the story of a young artist who had sought refuge in the very same cabin decades ago. She, too, had been searching for inspiration and had found solace in the embrace of nature. But as Emily delved deeper into the journal, she sensed a lingering sense of mystery, as if there were secrets waiting to be uncovered. As the rain pitter-pattered against the cabin's windows, Emily found herself lost in the words of the old journal. She read about the artist's struggles and triumphs, her moments of doubt and moments of pure creative bliss. The more she read, the more she saw herself reflected in those pages. In the quiet solitude of the cabin, Emily allowed herself to reflect on her own journey. She contemplated the path she had taken, the choices she had made. She realized that her time in this enchanted place had brought her not only inspiration but also a deeper understanding of herself. It was a journey of self-discovery that she had unknowingly embarked upon, and one that had forever changed her. One foggy morning, as Emily ventured into the woods, she caught a glimpse of a figure in the distance. It was shrouded in mist, its features obscured. Curiosity tinged with caution, Emily approached cautiously, her heart pounding in her chest. "Hello," she called out, her voice barely a whisper. The figure turned slowly, revealing piercing blue eyes that seemed to hold 1,000 secrets. "Who are you?" Emily asked, her voice trembling. The figure smiled enigmatically but said nothing, disappearing into the mist as quickly as it had appeared. Emily's encounters with the mysterious figure only deepened her connection to nature and her own artistic journey. She found herself seeking solace in the woods, hoping for another glimpse of the enigmatic presence that had captivated her. As the autumn days turned into winter, Emily's creativity flourished. Her paintings captured the essence of the changing seasons, the vibrant colors and delicate details breathing life onto her canvases. She felt a sense of peace and fulfillment that she had never experienced before, a deep connection to something greater than herself. As Emily delved deeper into the journal's pages, she began to piece together the mysteries that lay hidden within its words. She discovered that the young artist who had once sought refuge in the cabin had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only her art and the echoes of her presence. Through her conversations with Sarah and other locals, Emily learned of rumors and whispers that had circulated for years. Some believed that the artist had been taken by the forest itself, becoming one with its ancient spirit. Others whispered of a lost love, a tragedy that had driven her to disappear into the wilderness. As the snow blanketed the countryside, Emily found herself standing before the cabin one final time. The journey she had embarked upon had come to an end, but its impact would forever remain. She looked out at the landscape, the pristine white contrasting with the vibrant memories she had woven into the fabric of her being. The whispers of the forest seemed to echo in her ears, a reminder of the transformative power of nature and the beauty of the autumn season. With a heart filled with tranquility and fulfillment, Emily turned away from the cabin, ready to carry the lessons she had learned into the world beyond. She knew that wherever life took her, she would forever carry the magic of this place within her, a beacon of inspiration and a testament to the power of embracing one's true self.